Hey guys, this is Tashana from Growth TV, and today we're gonna be working in my garage. Well, I just got home and I'm tired. Simple put, I got off work because I teach during the day, and when I got home, I had to get my daughter ready for her dance practice. She's there now. I'm here, but I have to push through because I have some stuff that's coming in over the weekend, and I have to make room for whatever I'm going to be stuck in. So as you can see, I work from my garage, and I sell a little bit of everything. I mainly do books. All right, and I have books on. You're not gonna be able to see it now, but I have books on that side, books over here, and I'm launching into different products because I'm trying to actually test the water as it relates to different things, because books sell slow. They do sell, especially if you're selling the right, the right type of books at the right time, because I know that textbooks do well when it's back to school time, but I can't do books every day. I can't. Sometimes I need some faster moving items, so because the bills have to be paid. Now, as a single parent, we have to just figure out what we need to do, how we're gonna do it, because it doesn't matter what. We have the little babies or even the older ones that depend on us, and we have to make it happen. All right. Now, it's late. I'm tired. Today was a slow day. I only have two books. Let me pull these up. You're not seeing me. I'm in the background. I'm pulling these up on the computer. I only have two books that were sold today. Normally I have more products that are sold, especially electronics. Yeah, but the fastest selling ones last week was good. But what happened, guys, the reason why only two things were sold today is that eBay works with an algorithm. Okay, the more you send, I don't understand the algorithm they use, but the more you send products, the more your products get pushed out. And for the last 2 weeks, I was extremely busy with end of the school year, have getting my babies at school, get ready for graduation, practice with rehearsal, then graduation, then if you're a teacher, all the little things that you have to be doing. Making sure your classroom is clean, everything is packed away, because you don't know what will be happening in the building over the summer. Making sure all your paperwork, the students' records are intact. So I've just been busy. I've not been sourcing, and I've not been stick a pin right here. I sourced yesterday, but for the last 2 weeks, I've not really been sourcing, and even the stuff that I sourced yesterday, they have not been listed yet. So because eBay has not been getting anything from me, then they're not pushing out my stuff fast enough. So, but glory to God, I still was able to get two books sold. So let's see. All right, so I'm just going to pull them off the shelf. This one is at 120 and 139. So I use a specific SKU that helps me to, and I start them in order. So when something is sold, all right, then I look for the number or the code, because it's not always a number. All right, I look for the SKU, and yeah. All right, so this one is, these Burning Stars by Bethany Jacobs, and it was at 120. Number 120 was assigned to it. I'm not gonna be printing the labels just now, so I'm just gonna stick back the SKU into it. And the other one that was sold on eBay is the True Believer. All right, Thoughts on the Nature of Mass Movement. All right, and this one is by Eric Hoffer. Yeah, so those two will be packed and shipped out but my main objective for this evening is to get this section more organized. So yeah, so that I can actually receive the inventory that's coming in. So why do I still do this, even though, because it can be frustrating, you know, it really can be frustrating when you work hard. I have all of these stuff, but only 2 things got sold. It can be discouraging, but you have to find a way to push past the discouragement, because you have to understand why that happened. I understand why that happened. The reason why I only sold two items was because I was not sending in consistent supply. So it's better. What I'm finding out though, through, you know, I'm just finding this out, nobody told me. I'm finding out that it is better to send in a few every day than sending a lot all at once, and then not, I'm gonna move those, and then not have you know, stock to constantly sending to them. It's better to do a few every day. All right, now I keep pushing. I know that one day will be better, because there are days when I'm getting a lot of sales. All right, and I know that my salary from work, yes, it's not bad. I wouldn't say it's bad, but we all know that teachers don't make a lot of money. I have my mortgage to pay. I have the bills to pay. The bills don't take a holiday. So even though I didn't get what I wanted, I know that I have to still push through, because it will be better. Things will be better. Yeah, things will get better. Yep. Yeah. So consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Yeah. What do you think about this? Rick Warren, The Purpose-Driven Church. Growth without compromising your message and mission. I'm gonna put it on eBay. These type of books don't sell for a lot of money. This, you might be lucky to, and most people don't sell anything under $10. But I mean, there are times when I'm out scanning for Amazon, and this would have come up on my, you know, using on my app as with a good profit. And then when I get home and I'm listing it, I realize that something went wrong. It's no longer good for Amazon. And I rather put this up there for $5 and get back even $3 out of that than, because I don't buy these books expensive anyways. No, this book right here, I'm talking about everything in one. I went to Goodwill yesterday and I paid $4, $3.99 plus tax. So little over $4 for this book. And on Amazon, this can give me $24 profit. But if I put it on eBay, this book sell pre-owned for like $49. I checked the sold items, and quite a few of these were sold for $49. So even though I was scanning for Amazon yesterday, I'm gonna put this on eBay. Yeah. So consistency is the key. You have to keep pushing, even when you are tired. Even when you are tired, you have to keep going, because the bills will come, and with time, everything will work out. With time, everything will work out. So you have to keep pushing. And that also teaches your children resilience. They teach them that when they're in school and they're tired and they come home and they have the homework, they don't just go to bed and forget about the homework because they're tired. It teaches them the importance of completing what needs to be completed, do what needs to be done. Now, is it gonna always be easy? No, of course not. It's not an easy road. I'm gonna need these bags. So when I'm going to buy books, I have some bags that I can pack these in so that I don't always have to be buying the bags for 99 cents. Because it does add up. Yeah. Consistency is the key, and it can be attributed to any area of your life. Push through. You will succeed. All right. Let's talk a little bit. Now, Dave Ramsey. I love this man. Let me tell you something. I'm not selling this book. It's mine. You don't have to and it's a good, what I'm going to tell you now, listen keenly. You don't have to follow everything that he follows. You don't have to believe everything that he believes. But if I follow him for financial advice, and I found that through following him, it makes a world of difference. You know, his idea about the 7 baby steps, you know, using the snowball to cancel death. So when I go out and I find his books, I keep these books. I keep these books. Number one, his books don't resale, use, you know, for good profit. No, they don't. But it adds value to my life. This one I haven't read it yet. Money, a love story. It says untangle your financial woe and create the life you really want. I am going to read this and I'll come back and I'll vlog about it. For these books that are here, I'm going to be taking these into the house. This one is the Woman's Study Bible. Yeah. And I believe I got this. This came in a pallet. Because there are times when I buy the books in pallets. And at that time, I have a whole heap of books. A lot of books in here. Because when you buy a pallet can hold anywhere from 800 to 1,000 books. Yeah. And so I always find something worth keeping. This one also is a good one. How Money Works. The facts. And it's actually visually explained. So there's for some of you who are visual learners. Yeah. For some of you who are visual learners. And again, these books, I really wasn't planning on selling these. But then if anybody really want this, you can reach out to me and I probably could send you the link to buy one. But I need to read these. I don't know when, but I will. Yeah, so my advice for the day is push through any situation that you're going through. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Push ahead, work smart, okay? You don't have to work hard. Work smart. All right? Now let's look at this. I bought this, I think, in Dollar Tree. And a lot of times when I'm listing my books, I put my books for eBay. I put my books on it and I will snap the photo so the background is white. Isn't that genius? Yeah. And it was bought at Dollar Tree, so it was maybe $1.25 plus tax. These paper, when I'm shipping out stuff, I use paper like this to put in the box so that my products are not running all over the place in shipment and getting damaged. So this I will keep right here. Now, I saw this and I bought this. This, I'm not going to tell anybody my age, but this was made in the same year that I was born. So, and it's still going. So why should I stop? So it's just some of these little things, you know. These little things, for some people, it doesn't have any meaning. But for me, those whole sentimental values. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I get over the weekend. I'll come back with a video and I'll show you what I get, and I'll do a video about that, and I'll basically show you where on the shelf I put them and how I label them. All right, but that's all for today. Stay blessed, stay motivated, keep pushing. All right, have a great day or night wherever you are.